So it's early morning. We're on our way up to the ranger's room to go and make a quick coffee before we head on out to the morning game drive. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's virtual safari number 137 here at Londolozi Game Reserve. In this week's episode we throw back to a morning where we put our tracking skills to the test in the hopes of trying to find the Mashaba female and her cub. We went through a period where the leopard viewing and leopard cub viewing here was absolutely off the charts. Sadly, a lot of those cubs have been lost, and now as we speak and release this video, the Mashaba female has also subsequently lost her cub, so that's no longer around and with us. But stay tuned, got a very exciting surprise at the end of this video. So the sun's just broken the horizon behind us there, and we're setting off with the mission to go and try and find the Mashaba female. I believe reports from the guys on drive yesterday afternoon were saying that they had found her quite far deep south, and there were tracks of her cub still in that area. So we know there's probably only one cub left, and we're going to head out now with the mission of finding her, hopefully with the cub. So this is some very good news. We've got tracks of both the Mashaba female and her cub steaming down the road here, and there's some very, very fresh scat. So it means that they have been moving around in this area probably this morning, very early morning, and you can see the tracks of the cub go back and forth, so it's quite playful, and I highly doubt she would be moving around with the cub during the night. So while we're here, we're looking at it now. So this is the mother's track there, and then you can see a slightly smaller track off to the side here. So the cub is growing rapidly, but this is a very clear sign that it's both the Mashaba female and her cub going along here, and so it means that we're not too far behind them. Let's just see where these tracks go and hopefully manage to find them this morning. So just as I was thinking it was too good to be true, tracks coming straight down the road here. It's pretty soft sand and easy to see them. So there's a track there. So carry on. It's just getting very difficult to see them in this dappled light. We've managed to see another leopard track just over there. So if you look closer, you can then see the track. And so that means that she's now walked off this side. We can see another one over here, and then she steps over the log. She comes down along here, around this little bush. There's another track over there, and then she comes underneath here and walks off up this game path over there. We can no longer see any tracks of the cub walking through here, so maybe she's left the cub behind us there and she's actually on a mission to try and go hunting. So as you can see, it's a pretty beautiful area through here. So what we're hoping for is, whilst we're off the vehicle now, is to hear some alarm calls of anything, whether it be birds, squirrels, impala, kudu, that might then let us know exactly where she is. But as you can see now, it becomes very open and grassy, so incredibly difficult to see any tracks here, if there were any. So what we'll do is walk along some of the game paths, hoping to see some tracks or some signs of her having come through this area. You can see a herd of impala up on the horizon there, so maybe she has gone up hunting in that direction, trying to get herself a little bit closer. So it sounds like some of those impala are alarm calling. I don't know if they were alarm calling at me, but either way I just want to get up there, go and sit with them and see if maybe the Mashaba female is somewhere nearby. Andrea managed to find her lying up on a termite mound, so we've just joined as she was resting out in the open. So the wind picked up and the Mashaba female's now got up and she's now marching off in a southerly direction. Looks as though she could be on the search for something to hunt. She isn't looking too hungry, but she could have maybe heard something, or maybe she wants to take advantage of this wind rustling through the grass. It's going to disperse her scent, as well as it's going to dull down any noise that she makes moving through the grass. There are a lot of large termite mounds around here, so maybe there's a few warthog that might be emerging out of these termite mounds that you might want to go after. So after getting quite excited with her moving around, very intent on hunting, she's now just settled down in the long grass here with her head flat down, looking as though she might settle down. The wind has picked up quite a bit, and we don't want to inhibit her chances of hunting or being successful in a hunt by being around here any longer. So we're probably going to leave her now and see what else we can find for the morning. Getting out into the African wilderness on foot, tracking animals, seeing wildlife, leopards, lions. It's right up your alley. Click the subscribe button below to join us on more of these weekly adventures.